of Jcw Raw, the first Raw after Starmania 16. And here comes the Raw General Manager, Jacob, the man who competed in his final match 48 hours ago at Starmania 16. And in the end, Jacob, it was a hard-fought battle against Finn Balor, but in the end, Jacob defeated Finn Balor to win his final match. And of course, tonight is the Superstars Shake-Up. So what stars from SmackDown have come to Raw? You know, the emotions don't even begin to describe how I'm feeling. You know, Finn, I have a lot of respect for you. You were my final opponent, and you gave me the toughest fight of my career. Tougher than Wrath or Rennick ever gave me. And Finn, just because at the end of the night I beat you and my hand was raised in victory, that does not mean you cannot surpass me and become a bigger star than I have become. Now, let's just cut straight to the chase and get to business. The next pay-per-view event is a new pay-per-view that me and the new SmackDown GM Darren have agreed on, called He's Back. And well, as you all know, the main event of He's Back is already set. The new JCW champion, The Undertaker, would defend his title against Brock Lesnar. But you see, I want to make a big impact on that championship match at He's Back. You see, Lesnar Taker have a lot of history, so they can't just go at it in a regular match. At He's Back, The Undertaker will defend his JCW championship against Brock Lesnar inside Hell in a Cell. Just because I'm retired from wrestling don't mean I don't have to knock some heads together. Man, Jacob not wasting any time. He announced that the next pay-per-view event is He's Back, and we'll be seeing in the title match between new JCW champion The Undertaker and Brock Lesnar will be a Hell in a Cell match. Man, I cannot wait for that. And Jacob making it clear, just because he's retired from in-ring competition, that does not mean that he ain't gonna knock a few heads together if he has to. And ladies and gentlemen, Raw hit the jackpot. Raw has gotten the original Sin Rennick in the Superstars Shake-Up. And oh man, what a collision this is gonna be. Former 3-time JCW champion Braun Strowman takes on the original Sin Rennick next on Raw. This is gonna be a good one. These are gonna beat the shit out of each other. And here comes the monster among men.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, weighing in at 385 pounds, Braun Strowman!
Now, you gotta give Strowman the advantage in this match. Just 48 hours ago, Rennick went through a brutal no-holds-barred match with Wrath at Starmania. While Rennick did finally silence his demons. Rennick finally silenced his demons at Starmania when he defeated Wrath. But the fact remains, Rennick is not 100% here tonight, and really shouldn't have been medically cleared to compete. But damn it, this is his first appearance on Raw. This is his first appearance on the Raw brand, so he's gonna make it count. The original
from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 269 pounds,
Rennick, he appears to be, you can just look into Rennick's eyes, you can look at the expression on his face. There is a massive, massive weight lifted off of his shoulders. And Rennick appears to be more mentally stable now that he has finally silenced his demons. He finally beat Wrath, and he did it at the grandest stage of them all as well. And sure, Rennick was removed from his position as SmackDown GM, but he's now a part of the Raw roster. Rennick, this is the most confident we've seen Rennick in months. But can he take down the monster among men? This is your opening match here on Raw. Look at Strowman, him and the original Sin sizing each other up. Oh man, this is gonna be good. Unbelievable. Rennick just having no problem. Oh, nice move by Strowman. Spine buster to Rennick. And now Rennick, oh, Strowman, and the power of the monster among men is just, it's scary. Strowman's power is scary. And Braun can't be too happy, because at this time last year, Braun Strowman had just won his third JCW championship at StarMania 15, and this year he wasn't even on the StarMania card. So, you know, Strowman, he's got a lot to prove. Oh, man. What a tornado DDT from the original Sin. Not like him to be doing moves like that, but, you know. Well, Rennick. Oh, the power of Rennick. Rennick, he is one powerful, powerful being. And Rennick's got Strowman. Oh! And Rennick not done yet. Man, Strowman is really... I was not expecting Strowman to be struggling this much for it to be this down. Oh! Well... Strowman with a spine buster to Rennick. Strowman now starting to get into that groove. Whoa. Whoa. Oh! Right off the apron. And here comes Braun right after Rennick. Braun Strowman, he wants the original sin. Strowman, he's got something to prove here tonight. And whoa, oh, that's not gonna do Riddick any sort of favors. And back into the ring goes Riddick, and here comes Strowman, the monster among men. Riddick got out of that. Riddick, look at the power. And a 2TS, and Strowman goes down. And Riddick wisely in for the cover. And it's not enough to put the monster down. I mean, Strowman is a former 3-time JCW champion, so it's Strowman now, returning the favor to Riddick from when Riddick did that earlier in the Master Strowman, except Strowman let the blood rush to his head. And Strowman just showing his power, showing the original sin that he's got power and strength too. And Braun's got Riddick up, planning him. It's Strowman now, the cover. Whoa! Well, Braun, this is Riddick you're up against. It's gonna take a lot to put him down. Sure, it's not 100%. Oh, here comes Riddick. Riddick throwing heavy shots at Braun Strowman. Wait, Strowman now. Strowman with a snake eyes to Riddick. Riddick don't know where he is. Strowman running power slam. Strowman hooks the leg. Only a 2 count. Riddick survives. But Braun Strowman, he ain't gonna stop. It's Strowman with the spine buster. Unbelievable. Strowman's got Riddick up again. A second one, yes. And Strowman, he might pull this off. Riddick is in a bad way right now. Strowman might just very well defeat Riddick. Riddick may have headed into this match overconfident. Strowman a second running power slam. No! Riddick has survived 2 running power slams. Strowman can't believe it. Strowman now. What on earth is Strowman thinking? No. Strowman. Why Riddick pop right back up? Kick to the gut. Hooks the arms. Pedigree. Oh my God. Look at this again. Strowman went to the top rope. And Riddick popped right back up. Strowman jumped. Riddick popped right back up. Caught Strowman in midair with a kick to the gut. Hooked the arms. And flattened the monster among men with a pedigree. That man knocked Strowman out cold. Riddick hooks the leg. Oh, the monster survives. And Riddick, he is mad. Because he thought he had Strowman there. Oh. Man, everyone thought Riddick had Strowman there. Wait. Riddick with an original sleeping pill. And Riddick's not done yet. Riddick gonna top it off with Lisa. Reddick with the victory. But Strowman has nothing to be ashamed of. Because he took the fight straight to Reddick. And there's not many men who, for one, have the balls to take it straight to Reddick. But to take it to Reddick, like take it straight to Reddick and do a lot of damage to him. But in the end, the original sin defeats the monster. Reddick defeats Braun Strowman in his first match on the Raw brand, and in many ways for Reddick as a new beginning. The big question is, what will the original sin be up to here on the red brand? What is next for Reddick? I think that's a big question. Reddick gets the victory over Braun Strowman, but like, what's next for Reddick? That's the question I have. What does he plan to do here on Raw? Coming up next, it is Goldberg versus Seth Rollins for the Cyber Fan Championship.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. It is for the WWE Intercontinental Championship.
And here we go. This was a challenge made earlier today by this man, Goldberg. Goldberg said that Brock Lesnar got lucky at StarMania, and he said that Brock Lesnar ran from him. And you know, Goldberg makes a good case there, because, you know, Brock did escape the cage to defeat Goldberg at StarMania. So Goldberg says that Brock really didn't, you know, beat him at StarMania. He says Brock ran away from him. But you know, Brock Lesnar will be thinking that differently, and will be thinking that, well, he beat Goldberg, and, well, in the record book, it will say that Brock Lesnar did defeat Goldberg, but, you know, that's besides the point. Brock's the guy getting the shot at The Undertaker's Jcw Championship, and he's back, so, as of course The Undertaker did what I thought was impossible, and that was beat The Fiend. I thought nobody could beat The Fiend, but The Undertaker proved that it's possible to beat The Fiend, and he proved that The Fiend could be hurt as well. As Goldberg ended up putting out a challenge to Seth Rollins earlier today. He said, well, if I can't get a shot at the JCW title, I'm going to get me a shot at the Cyberfed. So he challenged Seth Rollins to a title match here tonight. Rollins accepted it, and then Raw GM Jacob approved of this championship match taking place here tonight. as Seth Rollins had an epic battle with Samoa Joe at StarMania. There were many points throughout that title match at StarMania where it looked like Joe was going to beat Rollins and become the champion. But in the end, just like Seth Rollins has many times before, Rollins persevered and came out on top, still the Cyberfam champion. But can he do the same here tonight? Can he rise to the occasion one more time and defeat Bill Goldberg? And here we go, this championship match is underway live here tonight on Raw. Rollins says that he has a lot of respect for Goldberg. And Rollins, he has a really good game plan not to let this match drag out, because the longer the match, you know, the more blown up Goldberg gets into it, the more tired he gets, to where Seth Rollins can then at that point pick apart Goldberg. Because Rollins, he can go through a really fast match, but Rollins does the best in a, you know, a longer match, while Goldberg does better in a shorter match, which, you know, Goldberg is going to be hitting these big power moves to Seth and try to end this match as quickly as possible, while Seth will be trying to make this match go as long as possible, unless if there's an opportunity that presents itself where he could potentially go on ahead and take down Goldberg. But right now that opportunity hasn't presented itself to Rollins, because Goldberg's having no issue. Well, oh wait, inverted DDT. Nice move by Seth. Nice counter. Needs to the base. See, this is what Seth needs. Goldberg. Seth, that speed advantage. And Rollins. Oh! And look at Goldberg trying to recover. And Rollins resorts to it again. And Seth Rollins with an opening. Rollins. Nice shot from Goldberg. Here comes Rollins. Whoa, oh, oh. Goldberg, he's gonna continue this onslaught. Goldberg again. And Rollins, if you really wanna rise to the occasion of, whoa, what the? Oh, knee bar, knee bar, knee bar. Rollins, he won't be able to do the stomp or the revolution knee if he can't stand up on his own 2 feet. Ooh, nice kick from Rollins. I want to break the hold, but Rollins, though, Goldberg immediately not going to waste any time. Man, can Rollins truly do this? Rollins is really struggling in there, but Rollins, he'll never quit. He'll never quit. But Goldberg, oh, is having no issues with Seth Rollins at the moment. Oh, wait. Well, it might be about to change. Springboard knee. Goldberg goes down. Rollins better take advantage of this. Wait, no. Goldberg. Spear. That's it. That's it. New champion. New champion. No. Rollins kicks out of the spear. Goldberg. He's saying no. He's saying no. It's like it didn't happen. But it did, Goldberg. It did. He kicked out. Oh! Rollins escapes the jackhammer. Kicks out of the gut. Rollins, this is his opportunity. Stop. Rollins beat Goldberg. Rollins beat Goldberg. No! That was so close. That was Rollins' potentially best chance at winning this. But Rollins, he can't stop now. He's got Goldberg on the ropes now. Rollins, this is his best opportunity. Rollins, frog splash. Pin. Oh, and another close call. A stop, a frog splash. Two very close calls, and oh my God. Goldberg stopped Rollins. Can't believe what he was saying. Whoa. Goldberg, back body drop. Rollins trying to recover. Spine buster. These guys. Rollins has come back into it. Now there's a chance. But wait, Goldberg with a second spear. It's done. It's done. Goldberg's the new champ. Are you kidding me? 2 spears to Rollins. And Rollins still ain't out of it. But Goldberg shakes his head no. The jackhammer. It'll finish the job. It'll finish it. Jackhammer. Good night. No! What? Seth Rollins kicks out of 2 spears and a jackhammer. And Goldberg can't believe it. Rollins, he said it in the past that he'd be damned if he ever lost that Cyberfam Championship. Oh, went for a stop. But Goldberg got him at a 3rd spear to Rollins. Rollins was going to kick Goldberg in the gut like he was going to go for a stop, but Goldberg caught the leg, kicked Rollins in the shin, and hit Rollins with a 3rd, counted 3rd spear. Goldberg. What else does he got to do to Seth? Goldberg going for a 2nd jackhammer? Will this really be enough to win the title? Yes. A 2nd jackhammer. Goldberg is the new Cyber Fam champion. Unbelievable. Rollins, he tried. He tried everything he could. But Goldberg there was just no stopping Goldberg here tonight. No matter who you were. Rollins, he said that he'd be damned if anyone would ever take that title from him. Well, I guess he's damned because someone just took it from him. That loss at Starmania, it don't really hurt Goldberg no more because Goldberg can now call himself champion once again. Goldberg is the new Cyber Fam champion. Raw ending the epic reign of Seth Rollins. Rollins, he's got nothing to be ashamed of. That was a hell of a title run. And Rollins, he just couldn't. There was just no defeating Goldberg here tonight. Congratulations to Goldberg on becoming the new CyberFam champion. He may not have won his match at StarMania against Brock Lesnar, to where he may not be getting the JCW title shot, but that's okay. Goldberg is the new CyberFam champion. But the big question is, now that Rollins is no longer the CyberFam champion, what's next for Seth Rollins? But ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, Black Heron is officially on Raw. I never thought we would ever see BH on Raw again, but he's here. He's on Raw, and he's in the ring rocking a new mask and a new haircut that we all saw at StarMania that had a lot of mixed feedback. You know, StarMania, it happened, alright? Merc, as much as it pains me to say it, he made me say I quit. He beat me, and what happened happened, and I'll admit that Merc was indeed the better man. And it's funny that not a lot of people are talking about that mess. They're just talking about how I was shaving my head and my new look. But that's besides the point. I am here on Raw now. It is a new beginning. You see, I've pretty much done everything there is to do on SmackDown. So I decided that I'd jump at the chance and come to Raw, where there are many opportunities, many guys back there that I have yet to face in my illustrious career. What the? You gotta be kidding. No way. Oh my God. That's Firefly Funhouse Bray Wyatt. What on earth is he doing here? I wasn't expecting to see him tonight. To be honest, I wasn't ever expecting to see The Fiend again after losing. I mean, sure, it's not The Fiend, it's Bray Wyatt, but still. I didn't think I'd ever see either one of them again after The Fiend lost. But he's here. He's confronting Black Hair. It's crazy. You know, BH, you know, man, I'm so happy to see you. You remember our history, don't you? About a year and a half ago, The Fiend first appeared attacking you, then he went on to beat you in his first match. Yeah, I remember that like it was yesterday, and that loss affected me. That loss hurt me for a long time. It took me pretty much the rest of 2019 and the first 2 months of 2020 before I got my groove back. Well, you see, The Fiend is not in a good mood after losing his championship at StarMania, and the fact that he's not getting a rematch angers him even more. And now I think it's time for him to go back to the drawing. Oh, so what you're saying is The Fiend, for some reason, although he's already destroyed me once, wants another whack at me. He wants to start this whole process over again just because he lost one time. Basically, because BH, The Fiend can sense it within you. I can sense it within you. All these people can sense it within you. Everyone knows that you are gonna call the Fiend out eventually, and that you are gonna want some redemption. You're damn right. I want some redemption. The Fiend pretty much took a whole year of my career away from me. And when The Undertaker beat him at StarMania, it made me so happy. And the fact is, I'm gonna be the second person to beat the Fiend. Ooh, that sounds like a challenge. Well, how about this? You and the Fiend go at it one-on-one at He's Back. But for tonight, me and you go at it here tonight. What? I like that. Me and the Fiend one-on-one at He's Back, an opportunity for me to finally get my revenge and take the Fiend down and make sure he never comes back. And then also gonna beat your ass. I can't wait. So Bray, tonight, get ready to get your ass handed to you. And the Fiend, whenever you transform into him, I'm ready to kick his ass at He's Back. Oh my God! Black Heron versus the Fiend at He's Back, and then we're going to see Funhouse Bray Wyatt compete for the first time against Black Heron live tonight on Raw. As we all know, BH was the Fiend's very first victim a year and a half ago. And you can tell it's been burning like a fire within Black Heron to just be able to get his hands on the Fiend again, to get another whack at the Fiend. And he'll be getting another whack at the Fiend at He's Back. As Funhouse Bray said that the Fiend, after losing to The Undertaker, is going back to the drawing board and going back to where he started, and he wants Black Heron, and Black Heron's okay with that. It's an opportunity at revenge for the Messiah. But anyway, coming up next, we have a fatal 4-way elimination match. And here comes the man who in the main event at He's Back will be challenging the Phenom, The Undertaker, for the JCW Championship inside Satan's structure, Hell in a Cell. And you can only wonder how Brock Lesnar feels about Jacob making that announcement earlier tonight that his and Taker's match is now inside Hell in a Cell. As we all know, the history between Brock Lesnar and The Undertaker. And man, that's just gonna be an all-out brawl at He's Back inside that cell. I will not envy the referee in that championship match, not one little bit. But tonight, Brock, he needs to be focused on his 3 opponents. Hulk Hogan, Andy Badwell, and the Big Show. As this is an elimination style fatal 4-way, I believe. These 4 guys gonna go to war here tonight on Raw. And Lesnar wasn't no time taking down Andy Badwell and Hogan and Big Show. We all know the history between Hogan and Show, dating back to the days of WCW back in the 90s. And of course Hogan made his return recently. Both Brock Lesnar and Andy Badwell both picked up huge wins at Starmania. Andy beating Rom at Starmania. Almost broke Rom's neck, but you know. Oh, nice move by Andy. And Andy in for the cover. Oh, it's going to take more than that to put down a beast. As these four, they are the 4 top stars here on Raw. 2 stars overall here in Jcw. Oh my God. Brock Lesnar is taking the lone wolf Andy Badwell on a trip through Suplex City as Hogan is just stomping away at the world's largest athlete, the Big Show, in the ring. Oh, nice move by Andy. Oh, and Big Show has Hogan perched up on the top rope. What in the Big Show? Oh no, this is gonna be disastrous. Big Show superplex to Hogan. Man, what a massive superplex. Oh, and Andy was attempting to pile drive Lesnar out on the floor, but did not work. As Lesnar continues to absolutely decimate the lone wolf. I've never seen this done to Andy Badwell. Andy Badwell, one of the biggest stars in Jcw, but Andy, oh, there we go. That's the opening Andy needs. Big Show. Cover on Hogan to eliminate Hogan. Hogan's still in this. Brock goes face first off the barricade. And Andy now with a neck breaker to Lesnar. And Hogan is face hitting the ropes. That's gotta hurt. As all of these guys are gonna beat the piss out of each other. Oh, this match isn't about championships or to see who gets a title shot or anything. It's all about pride. It's all about these 4 men's pride in this match. And well, for Lesnar, it's about building momentum heading into he's back. But for right off the freaking apron. But for Andy, Hogan, and Big Show, it's all about pride. And Andy, wait, kick to the gut. Wait a minute. Pedigree to Lesnar on the floor. Brock's eliminated. The refs count. No! The Conqueror has yet to be conquered in this fatal 4-way match. Oh wait, Brock. And Brock now to the waist of Andy Badwell. I just realized Hogan must have brought a sledgehammer in. As Hogan is really struggling, as Andy, so is Andy too. Big Show and Lesnar have absolutely dominated this match, and now the cover on Hogan. And not even a 1 count. Where in the world is Brock Lesnar taking Andy Badwell? Oh, into the barricade. No, Brock. What's wrong with Brock's mind? Oh my God! Lesnar just spared Andy right through the damn barricade. Man, for a match that's just about pride, these guys are gonna kill each other. Now Big Show just pummeling Hogan. And now Andy, he's out of it. And Big Show sidewalks. And we see shut. And we see Brock. As his gaze set in the Big Show. Hulk Hogan still in it. Oh. Oh, what a spear from the Big Show. The Big Show. In for the cover. Well, Andy, and there goes Hogan. Hogan's on. You can see how freaking he's so focused on him. Big Show. Big Show. Looking to end this. No, Andy. Andy, move out of the way of the WMD. Oh. Down goes Big Show. And Andy now. Brock Lesnar trying to recover in the ring. Wait, what? Oh! That had to hurt. And Big Show. He's down. Oh! And look at Brock. He's just standing there watching Andy beat down on Big Show. And Andy calls for it. He calls for it. Andy, with the pedigree to the world's largest athlete. And Andy. Oh, can he really hit the GTS in the Big Show? Can he? The power of the Lone Wolf GTS to show the cover. The Big Show is eliminated, and it is down to Andy Badwell and Brock Lesnar. Oh wait, Andy. Oh, he was gonna try to put Brock to sleep, but Brock, oh what a knee, straight to the face. Oh, nice move by Lesnar to slam. For Brock, it's all about building momentum, heading into his title match with The Undertaker at He's Back. For Andy, it's about building off of his win over Raw at Starmania. Whoa! Andy, he's up. Down goes Brock. Down goes Brock again. Lesnar in trouble. Wait. Knee face buster. But look at this, Brock already getting up. But I think that's what Andy wanted. Yep, that's what he wanted, Andy. With a second pedigree, yes. This is Andy's opportunity. This is his opportunity to finish off Brock Lesnar. Is what is on the Lone Wolf's mind? No, Andy, no, not the Death Valley Driver. No, oh my God, the Death Valley Driver to Lesnar. What? Are you kidding me? You're meaning to tell me Brock Lesnar just kicked out of a Death Valley Driver? No one, not even a handful of guys, have been able to kick out of the Death Valley Driver. Oh, nice block by Lesnar. Lesnar, he's staggering, but he's still able to go to the ropes. And Andy's going on a trip through Suplex City. This has not been an easy match for Lesnar. Oh! And Lesnar not wasting any time, picking Andy Badwell up. And Lesnar with an emphatic F5. But where's Brock go? Brock Lesnar still not done with Andy. Brock's got a table. Brock Lesnar is not finished with Andy. I mean, that F5 probably would have been enough to end this match. And a clothesline from Lesnar, taking Andy back down. And Brock setting up that table. Andy's just staggering around. Lesnar's got Andy. What is on Lesnar's mind? Oh no. Lesnar with a second F5. This one right through a damn table. Brock Lesnar the cover. Lesnar with the victory. The Beast was unleashed here tonight on Raw, and Brock Lesnar comes out with a huge victory and building a lot of momentum heading into He's Back. Man, look at this. I mean, that first F5 would have been it for Andy, but Brock wanted to inflict more pain, so he hit Andy with a freaking F5 through a tape. There's no way Andy Bagwell was gonna survive that. Just no way. As the Beast is your victor here tonight on Raw. Brock Lesnar, he is ready for The Undertaker, and He's Back. If Brock Lesnar can do that to the Phenom inside Hell in a Cell, and He's Back, then Brock Lesnar will be the new JCW champion. You know, my client, Brock Lesnar, just sent a gigantic, an enormous statement to The Undertaker. You see, Undertaker, I gotta give you credit. You did something that Brock couldn't do. You beat the Fiend Bray Wyatt, and you became the new JCW champion. But you see, Taker, what you fail to realize along with all these other people is, well, you know, my client has beaten you many, and I mean many, times in the past, dead man. And sure, Brock is one of your StarMania victims, but overall, whenever you two go at it, 9 times out of 10, it's Brock Lesnar coming out with the win. And that will still remain true at He's Back in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, Undertaker, your little run as champion comes to an end. Because when that cell door goes shut and that bell rings, your ass is going to Suplex City, and you'll never, ever return. And at the end of the night, Brock Lesnar will be leaving Philly the JCW champion. A lot of confidence from Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman. They do got a point. Most of the time, when Brock Lesnar and The Undertaker cross paths, it is usually Lesnar who comes out on top with the victory. But will that be the case in 2 weeks? And He's Back? Well, we'll just have to wait and see. But coming up next is our main event of the evening. It is a no-holds-barred match. Black Heron versus the Funhouse. Bray Wyatt. I don't even know what to expect from this. Messiah. And here comes the demon turned Messiah, the newest member of the Raw roster, Black Heron. Earlier on tonight, Funhouse Bray Wyatt confronted BH and a match was set between The Fiend and BH at He's Back. However, Funhouse Bray Wyatt said that he wanted to face BH himself here tonight, so I don't know what to expect. And Jcw made this match a no holds barred, so I don't know what to expect. Wait a minute. Wait just a minute. BH, look out. BH. There's Bray Wyatt. Oh my God. From behind. Freaking Funhouse Bray Wyatt. From behind in this no holds barred match. The bell has rang. This match is underway. And freaking Bray Wyatt just throwing shots at BH. We've seen the Funhouse Bray Wyatt get into combat a few times, but we've never seen him actually compete. What can he do in the ring? Is he just as powerful and durable as the Fiend, or is he much weaker than the Fiend? Those questions will be answered in this match. And again to the ribs of BH. And look at this Funhouse Bray Wyatt. I mean, he's definitely just as crazy and disturbed as the Fiend. We've been known that. I mean, they are the same person, but so you would think they're, they are the same person to where you'd think they would be the same, just as durable, just as powerful. But Bray Wyatt, his mind, it's like whenever he's Funhouse Bray Wyatt, he could potentially make himself even stronger than the Fiend, or make himself weaker, I don't know. Oh! But Funhouse Bray's got whacked with that kendo stick at BH. This is what BH has been wanting. And BH. Oh! Well, Funhouse Wyatt, you are in some big trouble. Knee straight to the face. I swear, I think Funhouse Bray Wyatt's enjoying the punishment. Oh. Well, I don't think he enjoyed that suplex. Oh, no, he missed. No way, BH. And there he goes. Oh, wait a minute. Whoa, oh, man. BH, he's wanted this for a really, really long time. And now where's BH taking Bray? Bray Wyatt. It appears to me that Funhouse Bray Wyatt is not as powerful as the Fiend, as BH, except for a few parts early on in this matchup, has pretty much dominated this match. And now the Fiend exposing my announce table up here on the ramp. BH has some terrible things planned. So wait a minute, oh my God. Just get to the freaking headbutt. And now, trying to get him up. Sister Abigail up here on the stage. Oh, it's not done yet. Oh, Wait, what? Oh! Bray Wyatt's gonna regret he tried that. Oh. And a huge shot to Wyatt. What is running through BH's mind? Whatever he does, I'm glad he does it. Oh, BH. Black and gold powerbomb right through the announce table. BH just took out Bray Wyatt. A black and gold powerbomb straight through the announce table. And remember, it's no holds barred. This match must end inside of the ring. But I don't think BH wants this match to end. It's clear that Funhouse Bray Wyatt is nowhere near as powerful as The Fiend, to where BH just wants to have a little fun and inflict some more damage onto Bray Wyatt. And look at Bray. It's like he enjoys what's happening to him. BH has no idea what to think. Oh, man. That may have knocked some sanity back into Bray Wyatt. And right to the back. What on earth? Bray got right back up. And down goes BH. How did Bray get right back? Oh my god. And wait a minute, Wyatt exposing a turnbuckle pad. What on earth? With that turnbuckle pad, it's exposed. It's anything goes. Oh, it BH went right into the exposed turnbuckle. BH, he's up. Wait, Uranagi, no. No. Mandible claw. Bray Wyatt might very well pick up the victory. But wait a minute. BH. And wow, down goes Wyatt. Man. He's not going to be standing up for a while. Wait a minute. Uh-oh. Right into the exposed steel. Bray Wyatt, he paid for what he set up. And BH, he ain't satisfied. Now look at BH just throwing him out of the ring like he's not even in his league. Wyatt staring down BH. Bray Wyatt getting back into the ring. Just hit an atomic drop. Oh man. Oh, BH can feel it. BH can feel it. Main hook clothesline. Funhouse Bray Wyatt. Man. Oh, wait a minute. BH has got his hands on that steel chair. What's wrong? Oh man. BH, wait a minute. Wait, bitch, wait, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. He just crushed his larynx. Sweet Jesus. BH, black and gold, power bomb. BH wins. Dear God. I get that this Firefly, I get that Bray Wyatt's crazy, but at the end of the day, I mean, oh, this ain't the Fiend who he was in battle with. Jesus. BH with the victory here tonight on Raw. And if he can do that to the Fiend at He's Back, then, well, he would have just defeated the Fiend, being the second man in JCW to do that. Man, what a night. This was one epic Raw. This was the first Raw after Starmania 16. It was the Superstars shake-up. But now, ladies and gentlemen, we hope you all enjoyed this edition of Raw, and we will see you all next week.